Now there the matter dey.
Now this one Femi like to they call gluma. Yes, so better gluma now you don't do our front. So when I remember say that Adamawa Arek where be like say it disappear when they find them want to say in go make announcements where they not send and make announce. Yes, so to everybody inside our hand I be say in don't write both to police, both SSS, both NSA from hideout. They try to explain what he make and do the one way in do. Plus he can even try to defend how if you say Madam Aisha Binani didn't win governorship election. Because of course now the announcements when you announce now bring this problem on top of your head. Oga Hudu Yunusa Ari, now be the person in question, and they send a better four-page letter now right to give all the security chiefs, but they say all this letter were in right, say some kind allegations they there, but all the allegations were input, no evidence follow join. Yeah, so now they do this one come out, and he write letter, give all the security agencies like we don't mention, can they explain, say yes, so see now waiting happen be this, so now like this it happen. No, in talk say first the two national commissioners, will be Baba Bila and Abdullahi Zu PDP, will be People's Democratic Party to take rigged results. And one of the talk when talk be this. He also talk say, of course, based on the work where they send them do, say now waiting they send them do, now he can't do. But you go wonder why if we should truly believe all this is when he talk so, why he can't to come out from inside April 16? Because now April 16, now we they find them, 9 day they find them after he declare Madam Ahmed as winner. Well, the letter weighing right not be small something at all. But at the end of the day, INEC do their own finish. Come sharply summon them to Abuja and ask the police and other security agencies, say, may they gbab, may they hold them well, may they make him take explanate waiting they happen. But let's say if you're not going to come out from inside the place where in the hide, nice say make him send this letter. Well, at the end of the day, we know say the agency that is the people there where they reason matter of election can declare Oga Amadou Fintiri as a winner. That's Oga of PDP. And at the end of the day, this letter where this Oga Yunusa Ari right can be like say they're not really they take us seriously. We never really know. But the problem be say he talk plenty, he not really show any evidence on top of the matter. Of course, we know say INEC don't respond on top of the matter. As a matter of fact, Oga Festus Sokoye been talk say make Oga Yunusa Ari turn himself inside. That is making come out from the place where they hide. Come sharply. Can't explain all this estimate in the line of this. They need to ask him how far. Now waiting happen from inside that matter. Letter from abroad. Make we call them abroad. Now the place where in they hide, we go reason them as abroad because at this point we not even really know where in they. But the most important thing be say in they try explain what in they can do the things where in do.
That letter get as it get to be in explanation plenty. From inside one letter, now we don't enter Labour Party. They don't labor, don't almost use internal crisis. The breeze where they touch them inside the party, now heat they create. One day, a Papa Jordan and Abure. Those two people, it be like say the borrow work do as a chairman work. But as the thing come be now, the acting national chairman of the Labour Party, Lamidi Papa, he don't describe, say, hey, this thing where that they call my name, say, I won't go court, go scatter the petition. Where Peter Obi right as presidential, well, they just they lie on top of my head. And I go remember saying different faces now don't they show on top the Labour Party matter. Scott don't pursue Abure as chairman, Julius Abure. But the people where that side for Abure side, they talk say we know what your Papa they do. They try and arrange so that Ashiwaji no go get tightness. Say as the one giver work as president in May 29. He say man I know answer them. Natiwa Papa they talk. He say see. The 2023 election and Tribunal and everything where they don't write the letter. Say, in fact, some people they talk say, now the National Legal Advisor Samuel Akigbade, now they write all the things where they bring case. Say the case now case for court. It don't even matter anyhow in now. Say lawyer and a lawyer will bring matter on behalf of Labour Party. He say all these people where they bring them. Say they know they try, but what you know they say blackmail don't go hold them. Dirty no go touch up for this work where just start. Say don't mind them. Now people who want spoil Nigeria and the work with Labour Party, they hope say if they fit do for Nigeria, won't draw a name, enter dirty, finish.
And the next story inside our hand get to do with one better book launch where it be like to say they don't plan for our Vice President Ogayemi Oshibanjo. And this book launch not be small something at all because we know say some heavy people go there. The likes of our President Muhammadu Buhari, President-elect Bola Tinubu, and some other heavy oga them. But most interestingly, one of the people where they invite come this thing, not just as a normal person where we come do invitation, but as person where go speak for inside the matter. Now novelist, Nigerian novelist where they Yemi Oshibanjo. Yes, so just as we talk, they say as we learn, the book get to do with all the different better work where our vice president don't do for inside the work where in do. They say the talk where Madam Adichie go speak on what they call inspiring a new Nigeria. And they say by the time they do all these things finish, by the time they sell the book, they go carry all the money, go give to organizations then when need the charity work. And they say they go make some of these things available. Call them strides, Oshibanjo strides, defining moments of an innovative leader. And they say now like 25 journalists and writers now gather together to chronicle all the different aspects of Oga Oshibanjo life, both from when he's small as speaking to the work where he do to politics plus family life plus the impact where he don't make as vice president. So yeah, so Madam Chimamanda Adichie, she will talk for inside this book launch. We know say we expect one or two things to come out from inside there, but again, the heavy people she go that they address include our president, will be father of the day, Oga Yakubu Gowon, will be former head of state, now be the chairman of the book launch, and then other people like Olusegun Obasanjo, Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of the former vice president Atiku Abubakar, Senate President Ahmed Lawan, plus Oga Femi Gbajabiamila and many other people, including Kashim Shettima, Vice President-elect. Talk will go come out from inside there, and it go hot. I believe, say, Madam Chimamanda Adichie, she like to get one or two words from out. You go see as that.
Don't begin evacuation of Nigerian students inside Sudan. Though. Remember, I say when they started counting number of Nigerians where they inside Sudan, they say they feel reach 5,000. So I don't know whether that the students be 5,000 or full Nigerians, both legal and illegal waka one, where they inside the Sudan. But as Madam put hand for up now, so she say we don't count the one where we count to the one where we know where they day, and we don't advise them. May they call number, may they know waka no do shortcut, go enter inside and the people where they quarrel themselves. Now go remember say two people, I mean two forces we can gather different supporters we be generals they fight for inside Sudan. So they Nigerians where they there, they say from 5,000 cents, they reach 5,500. They say now what's in the ground? They say we don't gather bus, we go gather these children, keep for somewhere we safe. Say at least money where we release now 150 million naira. May we use our higher 40 buses, we go carry them from Sudan, enter Cairo, where they inside Egypt. Talk we come up for chairperson and chief executive officer of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabrierewa. She put this talk for us. I said, we go put them on top of a bus, so they go there inside bus. From there, they go drive them, go Egypt. Before we come from Egypt, fly them, call Nigeria. May our hand come up for inside Babatis. He said the students will don't spend 28 hours on top road to cover distance of 2,032 kilometers. No be here, say to this thing, they must be on top road because the only way where they fit carry them safe, waka comot. Now go remember say inside Sudan, the two sides say okay, we go hold our quarrel for 7 days before everything they go. Meanwhile, Minister of Foreign Affairs Godfrey Onyema, he don't go on top television, tell everybody say now road we go use before we call use plane. Say the 5,500 students they go reach house safe inside the waka with them day So now that matter be now, no does they do. But some people they also talk say, the money where Nigeria won't spend on top this thing, now $million and dollar, it inside one sentence, and no call number for you.
Better welcome back to Coco of the Matter inside your Ogbonge station, Wazobia Max TV, full ground. Inside studio with myself, Sumi Aligino, Mr. Femidi Amele, and our wonderful every Wednesday guests, where they join us, even though we know say fasting whole and small, but we greet them specially, welcome specially back to studio with us this evening. Better welcome Oga Majid Dahiru.
Thank you very much.
We don't calm down now. You see, we don't call all those plenty titles again. Because we myself, we don't from fasting doctor shows. Allergies, so
okay, because of
the fasting. Yeah.
Yes, now.
You know, as I don't give my only defeat package, I go retaliate.
You say you go retaliate.
We welcome you specially, sir. We hope say God go answer all our prayer as per the fasting matter. We will just come out from inside. Yes. So okay, make a laugh. Femi the ginger to talk to you. Don't miss it.
In fact, as we already did different. Okay, maybe we'll start from story. We'll be like say if you don't touch and I go hard to come back to the matter. That's Sudan story. Because I know say once you enter Nigerian politics to come out from there like this, hey, go hard. More talk this Sudan story. 5,500 students for it. I don't even know some people they go to school for Sudan, but I can't remember again. Say Nigerians now anywhere where better be like say better pass where them better day. na im dey better go front go. So the day Sudan dey go school. Some say Nigerian government dey too late, they no too quick response. Say story na im dey first bring before they start to talk of rescue for these children. You feel say they do the work wey they suppose do, abi they no do?
Well, they for fit start earlier, but even as it's day now, I think they are doing well. Because the most important thing is we don't lose anybody for this war. So that make them say, okay, you're never late. But for fit start earlier, but you're never late because nobody don't die so far because of this war. And thank God they don't start the evacuation now to Egypt and Ethiopia, where they go and lift them back to Nigeria. The only thing I see is say this crisis for Sudan. Now some people say anybody don't know how Sudan be. Suppose for CC they come. And this is one we have fought our authorities. We say our intelligence community, they know they proactive for this matter. Yes, because NIA, maybe our own external intelligence agency, maybe like American CIA, they are working to gather, national security intelligence, particularly when it comes to geopolitical positioning, so that they would advise government on what to do. So, and the day for our embassy, they are domiciled in our foreign missions and embassies, that they are work with that. So I've been expecting they suppose don't hint in Nigerian government say, war will soon break out for Sudan. Because of the crisis, the differences between the two factions when they fight. So if they for do that one early, we for them among the first responders. We know say this war, not be today go end, a prolonged war. So for joint countries like Saudi Arabia, countries like maybe US, France, when quickly lift their own people before the thing escalate to this level. But be that as it may, now just for us to have that consciousness, the next time we're supposed to be very proactive. That is our job as diplomats, to see what's for the country all day and to go back and say, well, we should start for here. It don't be like the same way when our own foreign missions in Nigeria had every time they will tell us that they want bomb Abuja, they will begin back
immediately.
Like the same thing, so it's supposed to be. But be that as it may, government don't start the evacuation, they try. And also we need to commend people like, or somebody like Alain Onyema, chairman of APC. When don't they do this same thing over and over again? You know, they go volunteer in services.
Some they say na tax they use for avoid. Say they go just give them tax holiday for airline.
I don't know whether they get tax holiday, but nobody him depends the airline they get tax holiday. If they give tax holiday indeed, I don't know. But he has been consistent on this, and he believes the man get passion for Nigeria. He believes the man this kind generous.
Or if you do politics later.
But it's good. If this kind of person do to take on politics, it's better now.
Now we're not true.
So it's a good thing. So that if we praise them like this, if we continue to do them, and others go learn to do what they do, we get Nigerians who get private jets all over the country. If they send their jets, follow Alabama, 2 planes, go to Egypt, it will ease the evacuation. So you go make praise them, make others know saying they do that, so it will end praise.
Even churches where full Nigeria
when gets private jets, all those people send their jets now.
We all know Nigeria.
But now we need their jet to do this kind of work.
And churches that must get mission on
I
beg if your geo never think come help us.
Yes, give an
idea. Give your geo idea.
Political waka. Time not agree me to explain all the different angles we follow this story. This Adamawa wreck. Oga Ari, where they write letter from inside where in the hide. Give INEC, give SSS, give all of them onto why in do the thing where in do inside the matter. So again, just as I explained during the political waka, they bring many allegations, so some kind of heavy things, both against the INEC, both against the government inside the state. So many talk when they talk. First of all, you don't already talk about the fact that 2 of the people who are supposed to follow and they work, they do secret waka with PDP. He also talk about the fact, say, he can't discover late towards the election, say, INEC officials been the whole secret meeting with Oga Fintiri for inside government house as late as 8:31 p.m. on Friday, maybe nights before the election. And according to the allegations where they allege, say, for inside that meeting, they arranged plan to change the coalition officers and change the election results. And he also talk about the fact, say, while they prepare for state coalition, he can find out, say, the committee name can replace him with administrative secretary to take charge of coalition. So it can't be like, say, you just use all these things where they happen, just use verse, just enter inside, they go declare the results where you want to declare. What do you think about all this talk where this Oga they bring come? Of course, INEC don't talk, say, make him come. Bring the allegation, you get up, bring her, come, make police follow you reason. What do you think on top of this matter?
May they declare this man wanted.
Why?
He commits waiting day close to coup against the state. So all this nonsense really they talk. Now because it's still they comfortable wherever they hide to the talk of him on trial for treason. He's talking nonsense. Now real rubbish they talk. Another one use the word when was by this one on national TV on top of this man. Very irritating, very, very irritating. All this nonsense when they talk.
So you see all this talk where they talk, it don't make any sense at all?
It don't give you the right at all to go and announce election results.
Okay, so
at all. They be like say, sit down now. I could say because INEC officials, they do meeting with somebody. So me, I could just go announce an associate person win election. By INEC guidelines, by the rules, by the laws governing INEC, REC know they announce the results. Now returning officer for that election. So when you can't announce that result, now cool the man do that treason.
Make I ask you, it gets inside this letter where they say in right. We know say the action where you do, enter. But small part of the letter, I come below and say don't the reason the thing we done the year. Like the part say the Adamawa State House Assembly, he hold some INEC people when they come. Now the second time or third time where they hear that gist from different people, they talk say even the make I ask you, INEC people suppose they do meeting with the state governor where they participate inside the state election. I mean, no suppose. I mean, why this accusation come like say they loud?
That's why I say, look, he was caught in the act. All this one, I don't see anybody. I don't see who they do meeting. I know that here say they say be. If you as Rex, here say your colleagues they do meeting with governor, you go write report to headquarters. And if headquarters don't take action, okay, something go on. You not get business going to announce results. And to show say this man, nothing they do. As they announce result, Binani get up, go meet NTA. The third Waka. And in fact, if you ask me, Binani herself is supposed to put her on trial for complicity in this matter. Because she don't feel she don't get the knowledge as a senator, former House of Rep member. Now them draft the Electoral Act. You don't say rec, if you announce the results. She not tempted she don't know. And the way the man announced her, you don't see the ritual around announcing results for Nigeria. The person, the EO and the return officer for local government, they go first come. Two of them go sit down and read them. Then the return officer and another official go calculate them. This man enter inside the place, escorted by the Commissioner of Police, the head of DSS in that state, and the civil defense. Just sit down without anything, no return officer, no nothing, from the polling units where they do the run. And now,
fact, say when he entered there, can't say, okay, they don't review results and all of that. Say when he check the results where they don't put for INEC IRF portal. Saying he said the results where they write for they different because the one on the portal he not signer. Say when he see I can gather meeting of security chief plus police commissioner, SSS, commandant of civil service to say, CEO, look this thing, conclude this supplementary election so that breakdown of law and order no go happen.
Your own to write a report of whatever you say you see to your headquarters. You don't get business coming to announce results. That is akin to a civilian coup. Okay. No matter what they explain, if you wash away this thing, be like saying, person kill somebody. You go and ask why you kill person. He said because this person kill somebody, so please can come kill the person. Which right to get to kill person? No, even if the person kill person.
But wait to now, a couple I say don't draw that people enter trouble because the commissioner of police for that Adamawa follow Sudan now. The IGP don't move and go another domo. They don't put
because that commissioner supposed to arrest them for that place. Rather, the commissioner came in, escort them. Even when the other party they tell them, say, you don't get right to do what you do so. That thing cause serious confusion. No? If they say Nigerians rise in unison, that will almost succeed because the woman already accept. Keyamo don't tweet, begin praise women, praise Nigerians for giving women opportunity, blah, 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 blah. A senior advocate of Nigeria. I don't know how to describe that.
It be like say later I go back, go rewrite it, tweet, say, and no be like that in it.
No say rec, no if you announce the results. Even when the media says confusion that the more as a rec, meaning there's something wrong with this announcement. This man accepts that speech.
We no make a lesson in NTA. All of us now they may not be like saying.
No, but only NTA that I am. That's why people say NTA is supposed to sanction NTA by NBC because NTA is supposed to know say rec no fit announce result. So when you accept to air that woman's acceptance speech, if it's not a good speech you the air, you allow. I can just get one INEC official somewhere. Even a security man forget for INEC. So I got radio. As soon as the election, you just announce me. the make they go court. Because now the basis of say, if INEC official do something, the only court will upturn them. Then they go court.
And say the section 140.
The court tell them say, no, now they read the
Electoral Act.
That is the delegated responsibility when INEC official carry out. Either INEC V portal or when no be waiting reflected on ground. And he announce some and stand by him. In a court now, you just carry the evidence.
So,
but you as a rec, they don't delegate you for this responsibility.
But imagine, be like say this matter touch.
let's say some people come, they bring us. I'm saying, we don't talk them. We don't talk them. Now, so Adamawa rec way into. Now, because you see Professor Mahmoud do this kind of style, when they do an aspect of result, somebody say, wait, he say, may I go court. Say this kind of style. Now, this now from in hand, he learn.
No, I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No.
Okay. More. Carry welcome back. We don't they see the raw talk when they write put. For example, the way we they see for top Wazobia YouTube now. We they see waiting and write. Adex Felix say good evening. Wazobia people, congratulate us. We say we'll greet you back. Boss DJ say Nigeria election results now wahala. Now the answer we get. Make we all just they play. Now the advice we bring on top the matter be that one. Nothing to us. Before we open phone line because the number goes soon waka pass on top of the screen. More go on top this Labour Party matter and so me.
Yes,
touch and small as
we need to touch and small so that we go confess our cocoa of the day. Of course, Oga Majid, you know, say our president don't they run one or two. So we go reach that side. But before we even get there, Oga Peter Obi don't show face again onto this matter of presidential elections and petitions and all of that. At this time around, they challenge INEC, say why INEC will come they talk where they talk. Say they not represent as neutral body, electoral umpire. Say they just come they try to take sides and waiting the Labour Party being right. Plenty accuse where they accuse give Labour INEC on top this matter. I would just want to get your thoughts.
You see, even matter don't they court sometimes to comment on them they hard, but sometimes you're the one that say some of these are our lawyers. Is it that they don't understand the law that they practice? INEC na party for this matter. Just when they give responsibility to conduct election, count the result, declare the winner, and return the person elected. Now INEC only get this responsibility. Whenever INEC do this thing finishing, in the eyes of the law, it is deemed that it was done in perfection. But because the democracy will be, if you go judiciary, go ask no, this thing get comma. And as they go ask you, say you go join the party. As in this case, Labour Party join APC as a party, sue Bola Tinubu as a candidate. Actions be. In this case, INEC they come court to defense say no. We follow all the rules, we meet all the recommendation, all the requirements. We make us declare Bola Tinubu winner. So to that extent, they cannot be neutral in the court because they're there to defend their action when Constitution give them. But if the Supreme Court, after the law listen to both, say, people say INEC they right for what they say they do true. They will grant INEC their prayer of dismissing the petition. So to the accused INEC now say they know they're neutral in line with international best practices. I don't know where they come from. If you must go court, prepare your case beyond reasonable doubt. So that now the judge, no be INEC go rule, now the judge. So INEC no get hand here. They don't go defend anybody. They want to sit down, listening to both sides, and go inside the chamber, come and say, okay, after I don't listen to all of them, see person win, see person lose, see person lose, see person win. So as the matter moves to court, the person neutrality.
Say small inside law, I know say now respondent, and say anybody where they call respondent must respond now.
Because now you drag me better.
Now me drag me if you call, I must respond. But I won't call the one that say the response where INEC give for inside this early moment for this case. It's too much because the way the lawyer arrange the talk, he talk and say, I beg when I throw the petition, will Labour Party.
Now the standard response every respondent go first try and look, say, to dismiss their case and not get case. If at that level, judge say, no, we don't listen, they get case. Come for proper trial. Places where Labour Party win for this election. If another party carry on court, INEC will do the same thing for court, for Labour Party. INEC will tell court, say, that person they challenge Labour Party. This one case. The same thing. All parties.
So now English way day for law, way legal for law.
Very legal. It means say, don't waste our time, this person don't get case. So if the judge agree, it save you time, save person resources. But the judge look into it, they try to avoid that. And every litigant are responding, they try to avoid too much story. And so if the judge say no, case they will go to the next stage of proper trial. So if after proper trial, the court say, let's say INEC will not do well, they go rule accordingly. Or INEC, let's say still do well substantially, they go rule accordingly. So the court now we're supposed to talk about the day neutral, but they don't belong to any party. Now make court, they tie their woman face back, then she go hold balance, hold sword. That don't be so. At that sense. So INEC is only neutral during election.
After election,
when you carry the go court, they have a duty to defend what they have declared as ensuring.
Peter will be a Labour Party be filed. They give court onto this quarrel where they quarrel with INEC. It gets one word where they call every time. They say the first respondent will be INEC. If forget their role as electoral umpire, can't give notice of preliminary objection.
It is within their rights to
challenge the alleged incompetence of the petition.
Yes, now.
So they are within their rights.
Now this grammar where you use consult passman.
I don't look at man. Oga, George, this to the right. To the one, waste our time. Now within their rights. But if the judge say no, we don't go to them. It makes sense. Come defend this point. And here they go to the next phase. Every law dismiss. So if you look at so many FCC cases, some people go tell judge, say, we no get case to answer. Now the first thing you know as the first plead, this is my client. When they charge for criminal offense, declare say you don't get any case to answer. Then they'll give reason why. They don't go say no, don't review all this way you give. You get case to answer true. Make on defend the allegation.
Make I ask you one question. Nobody say, because I read the Labour no too direct talk about INEC say, nobody see when they talk say I go do for IRF Porter, for example, na Porter. Nobody see when they do. Why did they attack the final results? Why they no talk say INEC no be like this na talk say results will no enter. But why they no declare say why they no carry the go cause say method where you use this do the count the results now we no agree. You no follow electoral law because that one for change small. How the case is the reason and the
again, Labour Party just like they get the same right to structure their own case anyhow. The law
so they don't structure
election upturned. So they get that right, including to challenge the personality, like as they've done of Asiwaju. Just Asiwaju no qualified to win contest have been issue. So many other issues like that. So they get that same right to get to take compensation to the way. So all of them get the right before the law. So that the judges that go now decide which one are not according to law. For example, there's a contentious issue when you go play for this election. The issue of electronic transmission of results. I make the content say, look, the Electoral Act no mandate us to do electronic transmission of results as per mandates. The other people say, no. The first say Electoral Act mention them, say if you do them. And you commit, say you go do them. Because even produce manual as you go take do them. And collect allocation to take support that process of doing them. And you not going to do them at the presidential level in real time. You they right, you can bring anything, you can trade anything, as long as you think it will get you justice. Or get your reliefs granted. So but all of them are very right at this stage. Very right.
All right, Oga Majid, make we still enter inside our cocoa of the day because we need to reason the matter of transition, transmission, transmutation. Make we face the one where they inside our front now. Our president doing last days in office, and based on that wind down, I can't be like say I seen the wind down. In the wind up on some kind of things where they happen. We don't hear talk also the one way even sweet pass. I believe say most Nigerians because I don't way they touch them directly. Things like the 40% salary increment where they do. But even though that one small touch on the entire inside because we say some part of the civil servants they complain say this thing not touch us, this thing not touch us. Ogbonge government come out say go touch you, not go touch you. But all these things where our president they do at this time. Make I bring them from the point of where me and Femi always they disagree. You feel say now things where the incoming administration go fit sustain. I mean, I just paparazzi when one just say, they just say, I just take this one. May not be like say, you know, I not to try for now. Take this one, they happy small as they come out. How feasible you think say a day for all these things they do, whether a contract or salary increment and all of that, to continue even when the next administration comes?
Okay, first and foremost, this government, even though an outgoing government, it remains in government day. Now,
Femi, you hear so?
No, I don't only argue that part now. You get parts where would they argue they come.
Now, but back to the question where you raise again, especially as now the same party they want to succeed the same party. One for expecting okay, at this stage, the decision was going to continue with all them approve. Because after the hospital moves 8 years of power, your scorecard already there. This is remaining 1 month. You know, go really add anything much. So we would expect that transition committee they set up. I say, whenever you have complaint from the incoming, we will take up. Okay, maybe the things are they okay with them. But the thing we say, the one when they challenging someone at the issue of pay rise, because true, if this government when they come in, no get plan to raise pay within its first few years in power, I don't know how they want to contend with this one.
Even the subsidy one, how they want shock up.
That is another one. And secondly, the issue of projects. The issue of projects. When this government they are
we about no
so
way.
I can award. No, but you go say you try prioritize your spending. So you notice that these ones na priority.
They won't revoke the contract.
No, even if you don't revoke, every year you go put 200,000 for them. They still ongoing, but you don't technically.
Go take
so that one also no be too much problem. The one go be bone for neck and salary. Because if you go reduce worker salary, I don't know how you want to cope with that one. But make we assume say that they do them. Since we want to complain from either of the sides, make we assume say that they do them. And hopefully, if this government come in, so let us see how they go react to some of these things. If indeed they didn't know and they agree. So we'll never know. You talk about subsidy, for example. The incoming president saying will disagree with all of them on this matter.
Okay.
Yes. If you remove subsidy,
only yourself na full party. So
if you remove subsidy from this economy as we speak,
as a deal like this,
the inflationary rate when go setting, we're not going to fit them again. Like that's what I expect the incoming person to allow say we don't need this one. If we remove subsidies, $800 million not going to solve any problem to cushion effect of anything on anybody. It not going to solve them. Rather, that money, if you must borrow, should have been used to fix refineries.
When did they buy
I don't understand. Now, the issue of subsidy, I keep saying it. Not be subsidy be the problem. Now, energy insecurity we get. And what will be energy security? Accessibility and affordability of energy to citizens. What will be energy? Petrol and a part of energy. Diesel, power, oil, aviation fuel. Why will not get refineries? And what will be the plan of Mr. President when they come in to build refineries? What will be the plans of a state like Rivers when get petrol from under in soil? To build refinery and refine and sell and make money and help us to substitute importation. What will be the plan of Delta State, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa and all those other states when get oil? A plan. These are things that we should begin to have conversations about. The people subsidy when we make price of petrol to go up, it will injure the economy.
May we read some Facebook message? May not be like saying now we only they talk. Okay, with the same message for those who write to put for inside Facebook. Una fit chook mouth inside. Okay, Emmanuel for Niger State.
Yeah.
We dey hear you.
Okay, I put voice for make we dey hear you. Welcome.
Now, you can hear me, please.
Yes, it remains small. It remains small. Make a pull am for up so that I go know say it remains small.
Okay, Martin, the issue of that Ababa Buhari, the issue of increment in salary.
Okay.
That issue is like the only one to put pressure on the upcoming president. Can you hear me?
We dey hear you, sir. The topic come.
Because they are Baptists, they want to increase salary by 40%. It is just to put load on upcoming president. That is all I have to say, please. Can you hear me?
All right, thank you so much. LFMD, I want to wish Oga Majid Dahiru happy Salah in arrears, including all Wazobia staff. Mighty God, they go grant them wishes. Jatu. Simply will write and give you like that.
Thank you very much, sir.
But maybe we even come back to this issue of the 40% rise. Now, you be say you don't know how they go fit effect them. Why you they even they think they go that side? You know, say some people they quarrel on top the same 40% payment increase because apparently the likes of university sector people then they say they not include them for inside this matter. So they don't already they quarrel say, how you go do this kind of thing? Why you not capture us? Although Bonga government don't come out and talk say this pay increase where they talk about why some people never start to the receiver. So make we hear from you. What do you feel say be the most difficult thing will go be to implement this pay rise? Because again, like I talk, some people don't already they see the money they collect. How you feel say it will affect the incoming?
A revenue problem. Not just a revenue problem.
Revenue.
Will they borrow to share?
Will they borrow to service debt?
I think comfort they put mount. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, so welcome, Auntie.
Okay, can I speak now?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. So my contribution, you know, this election matter where Peter Obi is supposed to enjoy the money. I know that this one is not a part of it. Luckily, I see this number. Let me see. If they can allow we poor people to talk for television or to talk in radio, it go good well. You know what they bring all this problem they come. Maybe one of them money for this for me they enter this line. People want for me they enter this line. As they enter, they go count the vote. Then they go see the secret of everything. Now we know they know the end, we know they know the tail. That's why I say make a contribute.
All right.
Let me think about this election.
President
They go enter race. What do they go enter race? They go enter at the end. We not go see the end of what they vote for. It's not too good, though, my brother and sister.
For transparency, but you know they're good to manage. You know they have to manage because I know say people lie for year. So now like this you vote, not be like that you vote if it cause quarrel later.
People get right to vote secretly. Because
and the method with Nigeria they use anyway.
And now nothing prevents it again. So the most important thing is we get sanitized system. That's all. Any method work. But the global best practice now is open and secret ballot system.
Make I ask you this question to transition and no transition. You know, say for Ekiti State, for example, don't say I look up. I just they try remember the transition. When car they fire me, they go.
Okay.
Be like saying I ain't go before Ibanjina.
And I hand over to him.
I ain't hand over. First thing, me no do. Adeleke do the same thing. Give Oyetola for your own state. I know say sometimes people go say now when your opposing party they go now they do that thing. You think say for inside the kind matter where we do now because somebody they say accounts where we get for Nigeria for federal government how they spend money and contract for boys and everything say story fit follow story. You think say Asiwaju go just look say wait so all the money to do or nothing will go come be like say they investigate that person.
From day one when you become president, you take decisions from day one.
You think say you're supposed to take decision for this kind of
thing? It depends on the way when you enter, you go see the books. So if you like putting a freeze on spending to probe, that means you won't probe with that. It good make us do probe with predecessor.
Not be like that, ask Sam. Maybe you won't look book where.
Okay, imagine answer the question the way you collect her from Femi that.
So
Femi won't dodge.
I know they suggest idea.
Don't make you probe the government. Probe is allowed. So if you feel say you're supposed to probe, fine. If you feel say there's nothing that means you don't need to probe, you continue though. But probe is allowed. So it is there for him to
some journalists talk say if you know to make noise about I don't meet anything, people will just expect
even though not the same within the same party.
If you remember during the election, no be secret, now open secrets. Say this man no enjoy the support.
Oh, Tinubu no enjoy support from Buhari.
They don't
especially on to Naira matter.
Vote. If only opposition being day intact. Tinubu was programmed to have lost this election. Tinubu won only 12 states out of 36. Now, first time person will win presidential election in Nigeria, win minority of states. Tinubu win minority of the total vote cast. But that does not mean he didn't win the majority vote, so no. But I'll just say politically, out of the total 24 million votes they cast, Tinubu get just a little over 1/3. And he get 12 states, Obi get 11 plus 1 FCT, 12 states. I think we get 12 states.
12 states.
And if
so
you look at the story, he lost 5 states in the northwest. Now, not central and 2 or 3 states.
Rivers.
No, and the southwest of it. Get. So it wasn't PDP, they intact going to this election with Obi, with Atiku, with Nkwaso for the same party.
Problem.
It will be different story.
So that's why sometimes if you look so based on this, the one, they wait.
All right. Thank you so much, Oga Majid. At the end of the day, any Kasarawe won't boss, if at all anything go boss, I bet may not touch us where they ground. And the most important prayer be that, may the elephants where they fight their own, may the grass not they suffer. But we believe, say, going into this new administration, handover, transition, say the results there on ground. So me, Alegino, be my name. Thank you so much again, Oga Majid.
Thank you very much.
Make we officially welcome you back. Thank you
very much.
My name is Femi D. Even when